10 superfruits you must eat and 8 fruits to avoid if you're diabetic. Did you know that roughly 29% of all people in the world are diabetic? 11% of those people are in the United States alone. Managing diabetes is tough work. Eating well and exercising regularly are both essential. Every person, diabetic or not, should include select fruits in their daily diet. Some fruits, contrary to common assumption, contain excessive amounts of sugar that might raise blood sugar levels. It's not easy to find a diabetes-friendly fruit that won't make your blood sugar spike and crash, but we have made it easier for you with today's video. We will discuss the best fruits and the fruits you should avoid if you're a diabetic. Let's get started with the fruits you must eat. 1. Kiwi. People with diabetes can still enjoy kiwis as part of a healthy diet, despite the common notion that they are too sweet for them. Fruits are a good source of natural sugars, but they also provide other important elements, including fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The American Diabetes Association stresses the need for a healthy fruit diet for diabetics. Diabetics can benefit greatly from eating kiwi. It's tasty, and it's full of healthy antioxidants. With the emphasis these days on improving immunity, it is also a great way to keep your immune system healthy. This is because the body's free radicals are able to neutralize any toxins. Kiwis maintain optimal heart health. Because of its low glycemic index of 53, it can be included in a diabetic diet without causing any problems. Kiwis are good for people with diabetes because they also lower blood cholesterol levels. Therefore, it aids in avoiding potentially fatal blood clots. Since high glucose levels hinder clot dissolution, leading to plaque accumulation in the arteries, this is especially important for diabetics. 2. Peaches. Summer isn't summer without peaches. Low in calories and high in beneficial nutrients like fiber, potassium, and vitamins A and C, they should be a staple in anyone's diet. Diabetics can finally satisfy their sweet taste and aid in weight loss with this fruity delicacy. You can make a peach smoothie or a peach salad. There are 59 calories and 14 grams of carbs in a medium peach. It's also a rich source of vitamin C and a good source of potassium. Because of the high levels of antioxidants and vitamin C, your skin and hair will feel healthier and appear more radiant. Peaches are delicious on their own or mixed with unsweetened iced tea. Peach slices blended with low-fat buttermilk, crushed ice, and a pinch of cinnamon or ginger make a delicious and convenient snack that is also diabetes-friendly. 3. Blueberries. Diabetic diets should prioritize eating meals that don't spike blood sugar. Registered dietitians recommend using blueberries in a diabetes diet due to their high fiber and antioxidant content. These tangy little fruits provide a ton of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. It not only eliminates harmful free radicals, but also improves general health. Long-term diabetics can improve their insulin sensitivity and glucose processing by eating a purple salad with blueberries, purple cabbage, and feta cheese. Diabetics can greatly benefit from eating blueberries, strawberries, or any other type of berry. Phytochemicals, which are compounds found in plants, can be found in abundance in blueberries. Polyphenols are the most plentiful of the blueberries' phytochemicals. The antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects of polyphenols are substantial. Consuming polyphenols on a regular basis is analogous to providing your immune system with the finest, most well-trained warriors money can buy. These miraculous berries have a glycemic index of 53, making them a great addition to parfaits and yogurts. What a great way to wake up in the morning. 4. Oranges. Oranges are more than just a source of vitamin C and citrus flavor. Grapefruit, lemons, limes, and oranges are just a few of the citrus fruits that are rich in vitamin A and iron. They contain nutrients that protect the heart and lower the risk of inflammation and cell damage. Folate and potassium, Both aid in keeping diabetes under control. They are one of the few fruits that are digested slowly, so their sugar content is gradually released into the bloodstream. Keep in mind that you will derive more nutritional value from a whole orange than from its juice. One medium orange has 65 calories, 16 grams of carbs, and folate, which aids in the formation of red blood cells, as well as potassium, which may help maintain normal blood pressure. 5. Apple. Apples can be part of a healthy, diabetes-friendly diet, despite common misconceptions about having them while diabetic. Having an apple a day may keep the doctor away, as they say. Diabetics must pay close attention to their carbohydrate consumption. Apples have carbs. However, the fiber they provide counteracts this effect and keeps blood sugar steady. The risk of developing type 2 diabetes was shown to be lower among those who consumed more apples and pears, according to a meta-analysis conducted in 2017. The amount of carbohydrates in a medium-sized apple is about 25 grams. About 4 grams of fiber can be found per serving. This slows digestion and, as a result, the rate at which glucose enters the bloodstream, which is good news for diabetics. Keep in mind that apple juice lacks fiber because the pulp and peel are removed prior to pressing. Apples in their whole form are the best way to increase your dietary fiber intake. 6. Pears. If you're trying to control your blood sugar, pears are a delicious and healthy option. The nutritional benefits they provide can be useful in controlling the illness. They also don't cause a spike in blood sugar levels because of their low glycemic index. You should consume them if you eat them in moderation and combine them with other healthy foods. Their high vitamin and mineral content has been linked to anti-inflammatory and digestive effects, among others. It's important to keep in mind that the pear skin contains most of the fruit's nutrients, so remember to always eat a whole pear. One medium pear contains roughly 5.5 grams of fiber, making it a smart addition to a diabetic diet. They are unique among fruits in that their texture and flavor increase after being plucked. Keep pears at room temperature until they are mature and ready to eat, at which point they can be placed in the fridge. Here's a bonus tasty idea. Adding sliced pears will be a delicious addition to your next spinach salad. 7. Strawberries. Did you know that the vitamin C content of 1 cup of strawberries is greater than that of an entire orange? The glycemic index of these tasty berries is extremely low, making them suitable for diabetics. In addition to satisfying your sweet desire, berries like strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries are packed with healthy elements, including antioxidants, fiber, and vitamin C. In addition to helping you maintain a healthy immune system, they have been shown to have detoxifying effects. Due to their optimal nutrient composition, strawberries have been called a superfood for patients with diabetes. Strawberries are great for diabetics, whether they are eaten, fresh, juiced, frozen, or just like any other fruit. A diabetic person can safely consume 1 cup. Women with gestational diabetes can safely eat half a cup of strawberries without worrying about a spike in blood sugar because of how few calories they contain. 8. Raspberries. If you're at risk for diabetes, your doctor may recommend eating more red raspberries. A new study found that people who ate this fruit needed less insulin to control their blood glucose than those who did not. People with prediabetes and insulin resistance may benefit from eating red raspberries. High fasting blood sugar or reduced glucose tolerance are both symptoms of prediabetes. Raspberries are a great source of vitamin C and are known to reduce inflammation. Raspberries provide roughly 128 calories and 30 grams of carbs per serving size of 2 cups. Snacking on this is a good idea for people with diabetes and prediabetes because more than half of the carbohydrates come from dietary fiber. 9. Dark cherries. You can use cherries for more than just decorating a cake. When prepared properly, they can provide amazing health advantages. Cherries have anti-inflammatory qualities and only 52 calories and roughly 12 grams of carbohydrates per cup. Did you know they also have the sleep-inducing hormone melatonin? They're helpful for those with diabetes because of their effect on blood sugar levels. Despite their diminutive stature, these foods play a big role in blood sugar regulation since they are rich in antioxidants and have a low glycemic index. They protect cardiovascular health in addition to the previously mentioned advantages. 10. Apricots, and at last, the mighty apricot. The sweet taste and high nutrient density of apricots make them an excellent supplement to any diet. Just 17 calories and 4 grams of carbs can be found in a single apricot. They are rich in nutrients like vitamin A and C, as well as potassium, copper, and manganese. 4 of the fresh, tiny fruits offer the recommended daily allowance of vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for healthy vision and the immune system, among other functions. Eating dried and whole fresh apricots can help maintain blood sugar levels compared to sugary and processed commercial sweets and chocolate. There are 3 grams of fiber in that same serving of these delicious fruits. Diced fresh apricots are a nutritious addition to either hot or cold porridge, or even better, a salad. Having it sliced thinly with peanut butter toast is a healthy dinner option for diabetics. They aid in diabetes management due to their low glycemic index and high nutrient content, and they also aid digestion and fill you up quickly. After discussing the best fruits for diabetics, we can move on to the ones you should avoid. 1. Mango. This tropical treat, known as the king of fruits, should be avoided by people with diabetes. Many people would be surprised to learn that mangoes are among the worst fruits for those with diabetes. Mangoes are a healthy complement to practically any diet since they include a wide range of vitamins and minerals. However, they are notorious for raising blood sugar because they are packed with calories, sugar, and carbohydrates. If you insist on having a mango smoothie or mango slices, choose a mango that is firm rather than pulpy. More than half a can of soda's worth of sugar may be contained in only one mango. About 50 grams of carbohydrates can be found in a single mango. 2. Banana. If you're looking for a fruit to have with your morning cereal, a banana is a great option. It encourages sustained activity throughout the day. However, diabetics shouldn't eat them, even though they're good for everyone else. Bananas have a lot of calories, sugar, and carbohydrates. It raises blood sugar levels rapidly after consumption. Despite its high fiber content, diabetics are cautioned against eating bananas because only one banana has 27 grams of sugar, more than most candy bars. Constipation is a typical problem for diabetics, and eating too many bananas can worsen the condition. 3. Watermelon. There are many minerals and nutrients in watermelons, and they contribute to health in a number of ways. Vitamins A, B, and C, as well as folate, fiber, and magnesium are among these. In addition to keeping you hydrated, sugary fruits are also full of healthy antioxidants. Watermelon is naturally present, but eating too much of it might cause a rapid rise in blood sugar. It's best to consume it in small quantities, or not at all, if the glycemic index is 72. 4. Grapes. Grapes are a great food source for vitamins C and K, as well as fiber. They strengthen the immune system, nourish the brain, and improve the appearance of the hair and skin. Unfortunately for diabetics, 1 cup of grapes contains about 15 grams of sugar. Although munching on a few grapes might not seem dangerous, it can quickly spiral out of control. 5. Pineapple. Pineapples are often regarded as one of the world's healthiest fruits. Due to their high vitamin C, manganese, and antioxidant content, they are an excellent way to maintain health. they are bad news for diabetics, unfortunately. Pineapples have a high glycemic index because they are loaded with sugar. This sugar causes rapid increases in blood sugar levels. If you're watching your carb intake but still want to enjoy this fantastic fruit, pair it with other low-carb dishes. For a healthy, well-rounded diabetic diet, it is important to keep track of total carbohydrate intake. A single cup of pineapple has roughly 16 grams of sugar and 22 grams of carbohydrates. 6. Raisins. In recent years, raisins have gained popularity as a healthy snack option. They are high in antioxidants, low in calories, and high in fiber, all of which contribute to a prolonged feeling of fullness. Unfortunately, diabetics should avoid them. Despite being a nutritious option, they have a high sugar content because of the carbohydrates they contain, which are metabolized into sugar once they enter the bloodstream. You should limit your raisin consumption or enjoy them in moderation. Sorbitol, also found in figs, is known to give diabetics the runs. People with diabetes should avoid them because they frequently have additional sugars and sulfites. Raisins may also have other potential problems, such as a high concentration of pesticides. 7. Dates. Dates have risen in popularity as a healthy substitute for sugar. Dates, thanks to their stickiness, are also a common ingredient in homemade granola bars. Since they've been dried and refined, their sugar and calorie content are concentrated. There are 100 calories in a quarter cup of dates. If your diabetes isn't under control, avoiding dates is your best choice. 8. Lychees. Vitamin C, potassium, copper, and manganese are all present in high concentrations in lychees. They are also helpful with weight loss since they include fiber, while all fruits include some level of sugar. The sugar found in lychees is distinct and could potentially affect diabetics. Because of the high sugar content, which is about 29 grams per serving, it is also not recommended for pregnant women. We learned what the best and worst fruits are for diabetics. But there are always other signs of health to watch out for, from signs of colon cancer to signs your body needs water. Want to find out more? Watch. 8 early warning signs of colon cancer you must not ignore. Or watch. 19 warning signs you need to start drinking more water. You can watch either or both of them. What fruits in this video were your favorite? Let us know in the comments below.